Hi, this is Old Gaming Guru, and this is part two of my series, Fallout 4 Must Die. Or this is actually part three. It's the follow-up to part two. So I've gone through Depravity, and I picked up the following loot, and I just want to kind of show you here what I've got, and that it's important. I I picked up a couple guns. I also picked up the most important thing, Murphy's Battle Coat. Look at the armor rating on that, 115. So even though it weighs quite a bit, it is amazing. I've got a army helmet and a mining helmet. The helmets are absolutely critical to keeping you alive in early game. And of course is I always like to throw on a pair of glasses depending on whether I'm shooting or trying to convince somebody. So I usually have a pair of perception and charisma glasses sitting around someplace. I found this other thing, Murphy's Under Armor, which I cannot use for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. It is there. It has 50 AR, but it's not traditional Under Armor. It will not work with the coat. So I'll have to try that when I actually go and put power armor on, or I could maybe put it underneath some other armor. So now what I'm going to do is I picked up this assault rifle. I mod it so that it actually has the kneecapper on it. So I've got that. You can see I've got kneecapper on it. I can't mod anything else here, but that's pretty much set. So I am actually pretty much good to go, and I don't think there's a lot more I can do to actually make this gun better until I get some more components and I also get my gun nut up another level or two. So I've got an assault rifle. Its DPS right now is 37, which is way better than the 17 I was getting with the pipe rifle. I've got armor. I am now good to go into Concord. And I've cut portions of this out to make this video. I'm trying to keep these videos down under 20 minutes, which is not easy to do, especially with my tendency to want to loot things. Hey, that house right there, remember that. You could actually pick up a companion there. You kill a couple raiders and you pick up Wastelander Barb right at that house. And you remember this from the last episode, part two, which actually was Depravity. We're going back into Concord, so we'll go past Fallon. And you can see here, we've got some pretty hardcore gunners that are now facing me as I try to get to Preston Garvey. By the way, you can skip Preston Garvey completely with Depravity. Part of what Depravity does is it allows you to get rid of the Minutemen quest. If you do not want to do the Minutemen quest, you can use Depravity to pretty much effectively get around Preston Garvey and his team. Or even kill him. Right now I'm just taking out some gunners on the way in. And they're not, they're right now still above my level, but not by much, so I should be able to take them out. I don't know how much damage or use the kneecapper is here, but the AR should be enough to pretty much clean them out. If I don't, my companions will. And you can see here, Companion Eden rushing with her knife to engage. And that is absolutely one of the best features about her. I picked up another helmet, and we'll keep moving into town. And this is a long walk, and you guys really don't need to see videos of me looting stuff. But anyways, I pick up the things that I need. You should loot all the buildings until you come to this building. This is the Museum of Freedom, as you can see. It also gets me a chance to get this laser rifle here. And it is actually a pretty good weapon, but I can't stand the fact you have to constantly recharge
Get that rifle.
every time you want to shoot it. So it'll one-shot the raiders.
Grab that.
And it does decent damage to the Deathclaw.
See if you had grab anything useful.
But
get that.
You know, I don't want to have to reload something every time I shoot it.
Take that.
Now later on, you can mod this weapon.
Over here.
And you will be able to go ahead and fire it multiple times with one charge. But all in all, you're better off just eventually getting a laser pistol or institute rifle from some mobs versus the revolutionary laser. I'll try an end game here to actually mod this thing and see if I can actually make it a useful weapon, but I don't think it's just not going to get the DPS, and the reload speed on that is slow enough where it's kind of a hazard to your health to actually be using this thing. So now we go into the museum, and the thing you want to get here is you're going to have a couple raiders to kill on the inside. You definitely want to grab their ammo, and you may want to grab their leather armor. But take these guys out. And you can see here I'm doing some decent damage with this rifle. But more importantly, my armor, if you'll notice, my health went down almost nothing with those shots. So the fact that I'm wearing Murphy's battle coat has made a huge difference in how much damage I'm taking. Plus it looks pretty cool, almost as good as the Silver Shroud armor, which is what I favor for mid to end game.
No more British occupation.
If you can find a hazmat suit and you have the ability to add ballistic, by the way, best armor in the game. Other than power armor, you can't find anything better for radiation protection and protection from just about everything in hazmat suit. I've run it endgame and it's able to do all encounters in endgame, and you take almost no damage from anything if you can put ballistic V5 on it. So I'm liking the way this is working out. I can't wait to slap an auto drum on this thing so I can fire multiple shots. We want to get auto fire on it eventually so that we can get the kneecapper effect to happen more often, but I'm still going to take on the Deathclaw without the ability to put that mod on right now. I could not put that on. I could not put a more advanced barrel on to give me more damage. So this is still a really weak weapon. You know, but it's really still strong in mid-game, but you can make this a lot stronger with auto fire, a better barrel, and better recoil, and a scope for accuracy. And let's hope I get lucky here. If you watch any of my other videos, you know that sometimes my skill with these little puzzles is bad. And I just don't have the patience to look for those stupid parentheses surrounding a symbol thing. Ah, but I forgot. I got Heather. Here's one of the reasons why you bring Heather along. As long as it's under her skill level, you can actually get Heather to do the things you don't want to do, like hack terminals. She takes a while doing it. She's thinking about it. She wants to make sure I'm watching. That's it. Yeah, you watching me? See? Yeah, here I go.
I got you now.
I've also got Mollie Goodweather with me here. She's the one in the beret as well.
Got it.
So Mollie's purpose is once I get her affinity max, is a 300% bonus XP from kills that I get. It's freaking amazing. You will level so fast you won't even believe it. Okay, now this I do a little bit better with, thanks to my Oblivion and Skyrim years.
The first time I came through here, that voiceover scared the shit out of me.
And both Mollie and Heather like me picking locks, so that's good. I'm raising my affinity with them. And we're going to continue on to the museum here. Oh, duct tape. Must. It's a must. But what we've picked up now is the fusion core. So we are set to use the power armor, but we don't even need it. You watch and see. We don't need the power armor. Blaze our way through here, loot stuff. This has got some good ammo, suits and stuff you can sell if you want to take those. But if you're looking to build up Sanctuary after this, grab some of the things you need, and definitely grab any adhesive, oil, things that you can't get in your settlements. Grab them here. Some people like to pick up the weapons and get the ammo as well. Guns are full of unused ammo. It can really help you if you're low on ammo. I don't get the steel or wood items at all. And basically, the reason why I don't do that is you don't really need them after you scrap Sanctuary pretty hard. Those caps. Ceramic is another good thing to pick up as well too. If you see coffee cups, they're lightweight. You can carry a bunch of them, and you can actually need them for some creations. Antiseptic is good if you're going to actually build your own medicines. And we just continue on our way here. Yay, I got a level. Awesome. And pretty soon we'll get to this area right here. There are 2 raiders around the corner.
I'm telling you, man.
And if you get too close, they'll hit you pretty hard. If you have a grenade, this is a good time to toss it right at that picture. And if you're not really crappy with grenade throwing like I am at this level, but you see as I sneak up here, I can take these guys out pretty easy. And Mollie gives out her favorite. You just killed something. Cheer. Hey, great thing about Mollie is she also levels on everything. Her affinity goes up with everything you kill. So the more you kill stuff, the bad guys, not good guys. So if they are marked red, then if you kill them, her affinity will go up. So I think I've already got her halfway to her max affinity and her perk of 300% bonus on kills. I just can't even emphasize, if you want to level fast and start filling up those perk points, Mollie is just unbelievable. I've actually done just small sections of NukaWorld. I've gotten 7 levels off of just clearing out one section of NukaWorld. And you'll see this in later videos when I just start blazing up levels. And Eden took out one of those guys. We're pretty much clear. And now we're going to go up and talk to Preston and Sturgis. If you haven't done this one before, you just talk to them and they're going to tell you the location of power armor for which you need a fusion core, which we picked up. That was the terminal I hacked down below. That's where you're going to go ahead and put that up.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your time is...
All right, we're done. We talked to them. I skipped through that part. Here's your power armor. Here's your loot. Grab everything you can. And after you get the power armor and complete the quest, basically it's your choice at that point to go ahead and decide what you want to do with it. I usually park mine at Sanctuary and take the fusion core out so another character doesn't pick it up. So like Sturgis or Preston don't pick it up, and then you can't get it back without having to do some console commands.
Oops.
But once we've got it, we notice it's damaged. The arm and the leg are damaged. We pick up the minigun, and now the quest advances. We have to go ahead and clean out Concord.
We got somebody up here.
And I'll just show you how the minigun works here. It's beautiful. But you don't get unlimited ammo for it, and trust me, it blazes through ammo like crazy. It also allows you to carry more weight, and it allows you to jump off buildings with, from any height without fear of killing yourself.
Fancy gun up close.
And I think this power armor's got AR of 130 for the limbs and 300 something for the chest. So it's about as effective as the coat, but it's over the coat. So the coat and the power armor basically make you invulnerable at this point. Everything except for the Deathclaw, which can claw through it. So I'm going to go down here. We're going to start taking care of Gristle and the Raiders.
They disappeared.
And hey, some people don't like the stranger. I absolutely love the stranger. He always seems to pop up when I need him the most. Alright, so we're doing our little power armor demo here. You don't need it with the AR, which you'll see here in a moment. You're just going to clean some of these guys up. And if I make enough noise, then you should get the Deathclaw emerging before all the raiders are dead, which means he will engage the raiders. Okay, so I take my fusion core, I leave the armor intact there. I get rid of my minigun and put my assault rifle on with kneecapper. And you're going to see here, we're going to just start banging away. And I have a really low intelligence with the perk Idiot Savant. So you can see what it's doing here. It's giving me a huge bump up in experience. Idiot Savant is a perk you should get no matter what build you're playing.
For the rest.
Is put some points into it. Up, and there's your Deathclaw. So notice I immediately back up a little bit. Otherwise, this will be a short video. But I've got a really good chance to hit him here, so I'm going to start just hitting him to see if I can get kneecapper to take effect. Even Eden's running away, but the Deathclaw was getting more damage from this guy, so he switches aggro there. And right up here, the building on your right, you can go into, and he can't go into if you need to, but I don't even need that with kneecapper.
Keep your distance.
There goes his knee. He is now immobile. When I saw Phobia do this, I said, I gotta try this. It's amazing. So he can't hit you unless you're in front of him once you shoot out his leg. The gun is just amazing. I'm gonna be using it for a while here in the playthroughs. And then at this point, we're pretty much done. You just clean out the rest. It's another part of the Fallout 4 series. This is part 3. Part 2 covers basically everything that you need to do to finish Depravity and pick up the armor and the gun. That's it for now. My next one will be out shortly. It should be out tomorrow. And look for it. So I appreciate it. Old Gaming Guru out. Thanks.